As a writer who thinks he's funny, I'm always on the lookout for stuff to make fun of. And there couldn't have been anything more absurdly funnier than our recent presidential election. In hindsight, both campaigns were ridiculous, dumb, and totally backwards. None of it made a bit of sense to me. Consider, how can a guy born with a silver spoon in his mouth, educated at private schools, who skates on the draft, been bankrupt 4 times, lives like Louis XIV in a penthouse castle, and bouffants his orange hair, become the savior of Lunch Bucket Joe, the American working man? Or, how can Hillary not see it's the economy, stupid? Didn't she talk to any white guys in the Rust Belt? Or take a drive out of the city to see hundreds of front yard Trump for President signs, but none with her name on them? I wonder what blue bubble Hillary's been living in over the past 2 years. And how can 95% of God-fearing, Bible-taught evangelicals come out of the woodwork to vote for a 3-time married admitted adulterer who brags about being able to grab pussy? And it just gets sillier and sillier. The Donald calls Hispanics rapists, thieves, and drug dealers, and the people applaud. Hillary calls half of Donald's people deplorable, and she becomes the nasty one. The election was not about what we saw, but what we didn't get to see, like Donald's tax returns or Hillary's emails. If Trump doesn't pay any taxes, I don't care, but I want to know how he does it so I don't have to pay any either. And I wonder how many of Clinton's deleted emails were offers for Viagra or urgent messages telling her she has money waiting for her in Africa and all she has to do is click on the link to collect. I just don't get it. Donald promises to blow out Obamacare, and if he does, the people who voted for him will lose their health insurance. And if he puts tariffs on all products from China, the prices at Walmart are going to skyrocket. In this election, for the first time ever, the line between politics and celebrity was non-existent. Think back to the Republican primary debates. 14 people on a stage throw insults at one another, and at the end, 2 or 3 get kicked out. This wasn't a debate, it was an episode of Survivor. Hillary talked a lot about a lot of stuff, but I can't remember one succinct, simple to understand theme. Hillary's I'm with her campaign was so off the mark, it should have been called I'm with stupid. And I have to admit, Donald's Make America Great Again was pure genius. But he never said once how he was going to do it. I guess if it doesn't fit on the front of a baseball cap, why bother mentioning it? And after the results were in and Trump won, there were protests in New York City. Not only were these protesters sore losers, but a lot of them were carrying Bernie Sanders signs. A little late, folks, Bernie's ship capsized a long time ago. Another reason the whole rigmarole was insane was because it was not who voted that mattered, but who didn't vote. The people that elected Obama didn't show up, nor did the women who were supposed to elect the first female president. Millions of women who did vote voted for a candidate who was eyeing their 14-year-old daughters as future dating material. And consider what didn't get discussed. Education, climate change, and energy policy were never mentioned in any debate. These important issues were replaced by Hillary's lack of stamina and the size of Donald's hands. It doesn't matter what side you were on, the whole thing was totally bizarre. There'll be lots of books written about this election, but I promise you, I won't be writing one. I'm just going to sit back and laugh at all the absurdity, backwards logic, and dumb rhetoric that went down. Problem is, I'm not sure how long all this is going to remain funny.